Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on my 5 biggest natural hair mistakes that I've made over my 6-year journey. I am celebrating 6 years of being natural. If you haven't watched that video, the one that I posted last year was kind of like an introduction to my hair video where I was celebrating 5 years being natural. I'm going to link it up above so you can check it out. Not too much has changed, but enough has changed, so I'll kind of touch on that a little bit throughout this video, as well as let you guys know that I messed up my hair. I feel like everybody has that time where they just screw something up. I completely screwed my hair up, so we'll talk about that and how it's getting better, and then just what I did over those 6 years to get it to the place that it was when I realized my hair was completely screwed up to begin with. So if you are interested in figuring out what I did to my hair to mess it up, please stay tuned. Alright, before I get started, I'm going to talk about my hair, lip color, as I always do. This is a wig. My hair absolutely looks horrible underneath this wig, but I really wanted to record a video, get it up for you guys. I'm going to pull up the weather just so you can see how hot it currently is where I am located. I actually decided last week, I had my birthday party last Friday. I just turned 27 and I wanted to wear my hair out. I washed my hair, did a twist out, wore my hair in a twist to work, and then took it out before the party. Y'all, this weekend was probably the hottest weekend. No, I won't say probably. It was the hottest weekend that we've had here all summer. It was ridiculous. Like, they said up and down the 95 corridor, it was the hottest that it's been, period. And my hair was worn out one day and I put it in a bun. Couldn't take it. It was ridiculous. So I slapped this wig on, and just so you guys can see, I'm not sure if that's showing up, but in this area, Newport News, Hampton area, the temperature with the heat index is 111 degrees. So for all you ladies that are wearing y'all natural hair out, I'm clapping it up for you, because there's no possible way. No possible way. My hair, it just wouldn't take it. I'll make sure to link the video either up above or in the description bar of this unit. And then also on my lips, it's just a brown lip liner and the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Dubai. And that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the video. Just a quick backstory. So for those of you who have not watched any of my other videos, I went natural in 2010, transitioned for a year before that. 2010, I chopped off my hair the day after my 21st birthday, and I have been through some ups and downs with my hair, but I kind of feel like I know what mistakes I have made over this time period, and I want to share them with you guys, just so for people who are doing the same thing or thinking about doing the same thing, maybe me letting you know what I did and how I messed up my hair will kind of keep you from doing the same thing. Like, I don't make mistakes once or twice. I make mistakes quite a few times, and then I figure out what the problem is. So hopefully I can keep you from having to do that. So my number 1 hair mistake was coloring my hair. I was not allowed to color my hair growing up. My parents were very strict about my hair for the most part. I wasn't allowed to cut it, wasn't allowed to dye it. There were quite a few things that I couldn't do. However, I did get relaxers and go to the beautician every 2 weeks for a wash and set, or when it was time for a relaxer, I got my relaxer. When I got to high school after I turned 16, I was allowed to color my hair, and I did the Keisha Cole hair color. If I have a picture, I'll insert it somewhere, but the front of my hair was bright orange. It was bright orange. Whatever. I was young. We're not going to discuss it too long. So after that, I got to college, and I was still playing around with color. My hair was still relaxed during this time, but I was doing blonde, but it was in the back. So when my hair was pressed, the blonde showed through on around my neckline. After going natural, I still wanted some color in my hair, so maybe about twice a year, I would color the front patch, either a blonde or a red. I did that literally every year for maybe the first 4 or 5 years that I was natural. Maybe not exactly the first year, but at least 4 years, somewhere in there. The front of my hair was dyed a light gold, brownish orange color at all times. If you see me looking down, I have some notes, of course, so that's what I'm looking off to. But every time that I had color in my hair, I did it myself. I never went and got my color professionally done, especially not after my hair was natural. Now, when I was relaxed, yes, but since I've been natural, I did all my color myself. It was box dye. It was either Cream of Nature or Dark and Lovely. I did use a Garnier color one time, I believe. That worked really, really well, surprisingly. But everything I did myself. I would dye my hair back-to-back days or leave a day in between to get the color that I wanted, which I also am pretty sure is a mistake. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the best thing to do to my hair. And then, like I said, I would do it at least twice a year to keep that color pretty vibrant. Although this is a natural hair mistake, I am going to say that I absolutely missed my hair color. I feel like it gave my fro so much like pizzazz. Like, I love my black hair. I think it's amazing, but sometimes I want to add a little, you know, a little something to it to, you know, jazz it up just a little bit. So I'm hoping I can find an alternative that isn't as harsh and damaging to my hair, because originally I didn't see the effects of it, and then towards the end, right before I actually dyed my hair black to get it back to its original color and I let the color grow out, it just started to get pretty thin, and my curls in the front were a lot looser than the rest of the curls in the rest of my, you know, my hair. So I feel like that was my #1 mistake, one of my biggest mistakes, because as I've been watching other natural hair women and hearing their natural hair struggles when it comes to color, I realized that maybe I was just being blind to it originally, and it was always damaging to my hair. I just ignored it because I like the color. But a lot of people have had issues with color, so hopefully I can find one that works for me that isn't damaging. But if I don't, I'll just get some spray and call it a day. My #2 natural hair mistake is going to be washing my hair when I am tired. I haven't been doing this much lately since I've been back in the Virginia area, but when I was in Arkansas and in Tennessee, I washed my hair when I was tired all the time, and I rushed through it. I didn't detangle properly. I didn't deep condition my hair. I wasn't doing the lock method. It just, the list goes on and on and on, and my hair did not immediately show me the effects of me not doing these things, but over time I can definitely tell me not detangling correctly kept me from retaining length. Me not doing the lock method kept my hair from getting the moisture that it needed, so it was very brittle and it snapped a lot easier. Me detangling my hair in a rush definitely snapped my strands, and I would not recommend that to anybody. So if I could tell you anything, it would be to make sure that you are not sleepy when you want to wash your hair, or make sure you can take your time to wash your hair and give it the care that it needs. If you're just that tired, and just stop. It's okay. We do wash and goes, whatever the case may be. Do what you need to do and make sure you give your hair the time that it deserves, because if not, you will never be able to retain any length because you're going to be snapping it out, rushing to get your hair done. So my third mistake is going to be getting attached to my blow dryer. So as you all know, I am doing my no heat challenge this year, and it has been really rough because I somehow became extremely attached to my blow dryer, my soft hooded attachment, and my sit under the dryer over the last 2 years. Originally started off as this is a lot quicker, I don't have to worry about my hair drying type thing, and I also get to see more length. Then it became well, I'm going out of town this weekend, so I want my hair to look good. I don't have time for it to air dry. I'll blow dry it. Then it became every time I washed my hair, I was blow drying my hair to see length and for the purposes of it drying quicker, which I believe was a lot of the reason that my hair lost as much volume as it had. It wasn't as thick as it used to be. And then also another reason that I wasn't seeing a lot of my length retention. I wasn't using like a comb attachment or anything. I was always doing the tension method with my blow dryer, and I did not use it for very long amount of time. However, I do believe that after me using it week after week after week after week, my hair was just like, I haven't seen this much heat in a very long time, and it just started going crazy. I will say that I always use heat protectant, so there wasn't any extremely visible heat damage, but like I said, I just noticed that my length wasn't sticking around, my hair was thinning out quite a bit, and I believe that's definitely what sparked me doing my big chop, or my mini chop, excuse me, this year, where I show you how I trim my natural hair. It was around Christmas 2015. I was doing a perm rod, and my perm rod sets, they just did not look the same. Like, my hair did not look the same, and it was really creeping me out. Like, none of my styles came out looking the same. My twist outs looked really stringy. I could see through my hair. I just wasn't liking it. So that's another reason why I decided to give up heat for this year, just to get the health factor back into my strand. Mistake number 4 is going to be putting a lot of stress on my hair and then also not protecting my hair. I love wearing my hair out. Absolutely love it. When my hair is in a protective style or in a puff or something that doesn't allow my hair to flow, I feel restricted. I don't particularly care for it. I know wearing your hair out all the time is not the smartest thing to do, just because it can get snagged on your clothes, all the things that are floating around in the air, and every once in a while your hair just needs to be protected. But you could not tell me that. I probably did a protective style maybe once a year for the first 4 or 5 years that I was natural. This year is probably the most my hair has ever been put away. The absolute most. And it drives me insane. But I know that it's something that I have to do. I also believe that the constant like tugging on my scalp and on my strands from perm rod sets, flexi rod sets, twist outs, braid outs, what have you, I feel like that also played a role in it. I love my perm rod sets, but I'm gonna be honest with you, they are horrible to sleep on. And I shared with you guys that I sleep on a neck pillow when my hair is being set overnight, but still it's a horrible way to sleep. So doing those back to back to back to back, I feel put a lot of tension and stress on my strands, and that definitely was not conducive to me retaining length in the long run. And I feel that I need to learn how to fix that. It's still very difficult for me because I do love wearing my hair out. I really enjoy seeing my curls on display. And I'm trying to find ways that I can do that without it being so hurtful or harmful to my hair. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave those down below. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys regarding my hair, because this year has really been a learning experience for me. Just seeing how my hair was at the beginning of this year and seeing pictures, and I'm gonna make sure to insert pictures. I'll say that for this part. I'm gonna insert pictures, one on this side of what my hair looked like the end of 2014. That was probably the prime of my hair. My fro was massive. It looked amazing. And then I'm gonna put a picture over here of what my fro looked like probably right before I did my mini chop. And you can just see the differences. Same hairstyle, hair just looks completely different. And I feel like it's a culmination of all these things that I've mentioned, as well as my 5th mistake, which is thinking what worked for everybody else was going to work for me. That is a huge mistake. And I'm gonna say that, to you guys that are watching this video, try to learn your hair first before you let somebody tell you what to do with your hair. And I say that because I feel like we'll see a YouTube video, we'll see somebody's hair and say, I want my hair to look like that. I want my curls to look like that. And you don't even give your hair a chance. Like, you don't give yourself a chance to learn what your hair is going to respond to. I saw videos, asked people, and just bought everything they mentioned. Never even tried to see you know, if my hair was thick, if my hair was thin, if my hair had high porosity or low porosity. I never tried to see if my hair was going to be extremely dry, or if I had hair that the oils saturated very quickly. Like, it was just, I didn't try. And I feel like that was a downfall for me in the beginning, because I was just trying to do what everybody else was doing, that I didn't step back to try to learn my hair. And that was for a few years actually. Like, okay, well, what so and so is using is not working, so I'm going to try what so and so says. Okay, what she's using not working either, so I'm going to try what so and so says. And I feel like now, over the years, I've learned what my hair likes. I've learned what it responds to, and that for me has been the most gratifying thing. Like, through this, you know, through this journey where I'm trying to get my hair back to the health that it was before, I'm going back to my basics, the things that I know my hair is going to respond to. So making sure to add water on my hair during the week, and not letting my twist out just be dry for 5 or 6 days. Going back to some shea butter products, something that's going to leave some moisture in my hair. Using leave-in conditioners, using deep conditioners, making sure to use apple cider vinegar, kind of going back to some shampoos here and there. Like, I just tried to do what everybody else was doing, and it was not working. So, alright, I'm gonna hop off my soapbox real quick, but I just wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. So those are going to be my 5 natural hair mistakes. I really hope that this helps somebody. I really hope that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, but I also hope that you remember that your journey belongs to you. So learn your hair just like you would learn your body, and that will be the most gratifying thing that you can do in your natural hair journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, share this video with somebody else that you think could use it. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I'll make sure to leave that down below as well. And also, thank you to all you guys who participated in my first giveaway. The winner has been announced on my channel, so it is closed, but thank you guys so much for participating. I am very, very grateful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.